If you want to get better at French, I'm going to give you my number one secret. It's going to make you a little uncomfortable probably, but I'm telling you that if you're willing to do this, you're going to get so much better at French. I was listening to a podcast today that I love, which is called Inner French. I highly recommend it, by the way. If you're like A2 or better, especially like B1, if you're less than B1, maybe you should play it at like zero point 0.8 speed, like lower than 1x. But anyway, great show. And they were talking about something called the fossilisation des erreurs. So it's like fossilization is like the solidification of making errors in French specifically. And he had a woman on the show who is a linguistics expert, and she was just talking about like how you prevent these errors from getting basically built into your brain long term. And they were talking about like the fact that you want to have somebody who gives you immediate feedback if you make an error. And this got me to thinking, because I agree with this. You need to tell people, if you are lucky enough to have a very good French speaker in your life that you get to regularly speak with, whether it's in a French group or it's a friend of yours or it's a teacher or whatever, the teachers will do this automatically, but you need to tell them, ask them, please, if I make a mistake, no matter how small, I encourage you when I'm done speaking the sentence to correct me and tell me what I said wrong. Now, you have to, it's a little awkward, right? Because you're going to get corrected, but that is what's going to stop that fossilisation des erreurs in your brain, in your cerveau. That's what's going to stop that, because otherwise your brain basically says, I didn't get any checked negative feedback, so that must be right. It happens automatically. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that if you can do that and set the tone in the relationship, I do this with almost all my friends. I say, do not be embarrassed. And I said it to a guy last week that I just met. He's a new friend of mine. I talked about him in another video, and he corrected me during dinner. I said something. I was like, "Thank you. That was awesome." And I always thank them. So because they're gonna feel weird, they're gonna feel like, oh, I'm being kind of a jerk here. But just tell them, "Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much." And then note it, write it down, whatever it takes for you to remember it.